Hi, good morning everyone. Hope you're doing amazing today. We're doing really well, thank you. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carolina Fonseca Jimenez. I focus on doing children's books that promote love, unity, and peace. And of course, we do dream interpretation because we know that it's incredibly important to understand our subconscious, and we do that with dream interpretation. So, okay, this video is going to focus on dream interpretation, but we're going to talk about how we got into this and why this is a way to help us be more conscious. So we're going to start from the beginning, go all the way to the end, and I'm going to try to give you all of the information in a short amount of time. Okay, so let's just go for it. All right, so guys, you remember that I've told you a little bit about my dreams when I was little. I used to have some very vivid dreams, very colorful dreams, and I started being conscious within my dreams, and I would tell my family about this, and they'd be like, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I had a dream too, but I'm not doing none of that. So they would think that me remembering my dreams was normal, but all the other stuff was kind of weird. And it wasn't until this year that I really have started talking to people about what the heck I've been doing for most of my life, and that is analyzing my dreams and interpreting other people's dreams, right? Okay, so as you know, in our daily life, what happens when you tell someone about your dreams? Sometimes they're like, meh, it's just a dream. Like, don't worry about it. It's just a dream. Okay, we say that all the time. But what did our ancestors used to do? Our ancestors used to analyze their dream. They used to write down their dream. Their dreams to them were like sacred. They were incredibly important. There was actually a person within the community that would help with dream interpretation, if you can believe that, right? That's what people would do before. But now it's like, oh, it's just a dream. It's no biggie. It's not important. But guys, I'm here to tell you that it is incredibly important. Your dreams are a form of your subconscious connecting directly with you. If you've got a problem, if you've got something that you've got to work out, if you have to work on something for yourself, you can get all of the answers that you want in your dream, okay? How do we do this? There are several forms to do this, okay? But to even be able to do that, you have to start remembering them. And I know that a lot of you have said, Carolina, it's really hard for me to remember my dreams. How do you even do it? Let's start at the beginning, okay? Let's start at the beginning, go to the end, and just get the information out there. Okay, so the way that I've started is I just get a little journal. I like to get a little colorful one, you know, because it just kind of makes me happy. But okay, get yourself a journal and start writing down your dream. I've always put the date first, and then I just write down the description of my dream. At first, you're not going to remember your whole dream, and that is totally fine. A lot of the time, you'll just remember like a little snippet. Let's just do an example. Let's say that you're dreaming and you wake up and you're like, oh, what was I dreaming? And the only thing you remember is like a dog. Okay, let's say you remember a dog. Okay, write down dog in your journal. Once you write down dog, think about everything associated with it. Give it some weight, okay? Let's think about it. What color was the dog? What did I feel when I saw the dog? What was the dog feeling when it saw me? What was the interaction with this dog? Put that all down and describe it as much as you can. Why do we do this? We do this because when you put weight on a symbol of your dream, you're training your mind to say, oh, this is important. Oh, she wants to remember this. Okay, let's help her. Let's continue to remember our dreams because now we've put some value on it. We've put some weight on it. So for example, if I am dreaming of a dog, there's a particular dog that pops into my dream randomly. It's a wonderful little thing. Okay. When I'm dreaming of a dog and it is a white dog and it is a fluffy dog, I know that it is a symbol for my dog Cotton. Cotton, who has passed away and he's in heaven now. He was a wonderful dog to me, you know, so anytime that I see this dog in my dream, I know that it's a spirit of protection, a spirit of positive energy. I know that I'm going the right way. With whatever it is that I'm doing, I know that I'm in line with what I need to be doing, okay? If the dog is present, that is what it means to me. That's not what the dog will mean to everyone else. If you see a dog that is totally random and you have no connection with, base it on the feelings and on the colors. But if it's a dog from your childhood, or if it's a dog that is your friend's dog, think about those things. Think about the relationship you associate with that dog, because all of that is going to help you in remembering the symbol for that particular dog in your dream, okay? That is the first step. Remembering it, writing it down, giving some weight to those symbols. Once you're able to give these different symbols weight, it's kind of like an alphabet, right? It's going to turn into your dream language. That is the most fascinating thing, because once you understand your dream language, you don't need to write everything down if you don't want to. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. And the reason for that is because it's going to be like any language. Your dream language, once you're dreaming, once you're conscious of the dream, once you understand your dream language, it will simply be another memory. And that, guys, is really cool, because think about it. Right now, you're living your life, and everything you do in this waking life, it can be a memory. You can remember what you did yesterday. You remember what you did 5 years ago that meant so much to you. You remember your wedding anniversary, graduation. You remember all of those things, right? So when you have these different and various memories, your dream does the same thing. Remember, it's a reflection of your daily life. The dream world is different than your waking world, but again, it still holds a lot of meaning and it holds a lot of truth. So once you understand your dream language, it will simply be another memory that you can associate feelings with, experiences with, right? And the fascinating thing about that is that as you grow, your dreams grow. Your experience in your dreams grow. You start having different kinds of dreams. Why? Because you're growing, and because it needs to reflect that in your dream, okay? So once you can understand your dream language, it's a beautiful thing, because then at that point you're truly communicating with your subconscious, understanding what is going on. Remember that in your dream, your subconscious will tell you the things that you're fearful of, the things that make you happy, the things that maybe you need more of in your life, the things that you need to avoid. All of these things are going to show up in your dream if you just listen, right? If you listen. A lot of the time we focus on asking external forces to help us. Help me with this, help me with that. Oh, I feel so, like out of it. What am I going to do about X, Y, and Z? There's no need to freak out about any of that, guys, because all of the answers you have all of the answers, and they're all in your dream. There's a form of therapy that you can do that will help you get these answers. There's so many different things you can do with your dream, okay? Once you're at that point where you can remember your dream, you're, understanding your dream language, you can actually ask yourself things to dream about. So let's say that you're having a problem in school or a problem at work, you need practice with whatever, okay? You can tell yourself before bed, okay, I need practice with this situation because I'm feeling uncertain about it. So let's practice it this evening. Let's practice it tonight. You go to bed and you can actually dream about being in that situation, and you're practicing it, right? You're practicing it. And what does that mean? That means that when you wake up and you're confronted with this situation, you will already have had practice in it, so you'll be more confident in that situation. Okay, people use this all the time. This is not like a big secret. This is just something that for some reason we've kind of let go of, and we've associated or just given power to other things instead of remembering that we have that power. We have all of that power. So, okay, if you're able to do that, if you're able to work things out in your dreams, then you're another step ahead, right? And now let's talk about something else. Once you're at this point and you can recall your dreams and you can actually ask yourself questions in your dreams, another thing you can do is actually use your dreams to help you make future decisions, okay? Let's say that you are having trouble making a particular decision about a job opportunity. Go to bed and say before bed, all right, I need to align with myself and understand what the best job position is for me. Let's figure that out this evening. Let's figure it out tonight. You go to bed, and your dream is going to give you an answer to that. And if you understand your dream language, you'll understand the response just like that. You won't have to analyze it. You won't have to do anything. All the feelings, all the information you need will be in there. But guys, this is a process. You can't just say, okay, I want the answers now, so I'm going to go to bed and here we go. You can't do that if you haven't written it down to remember it, if you haven't gone through the work. We have to do some kind of work here to really understand and connect with ourselves. Remember, many of us, it's been years that we actually even look into our dreams, or that we even think that they're of any importance, right? And you're watching this video because there's a reason for you to watch it. A lot of the time, these things aren't coincidences, Are you working on being more conscious? Are you trying to really connect with yourself and understand what is going on? If you are, then that's why you're watching this video. You need new ideas. You need a new way to connect with yourself. I have a lot of friends that do a lot of wonderful things. They do yoga, they meditate, they do a certain, various prayers. They eat really healthy. They do all of these amazing things, and it makes me so proud of them. And a lot of the time I ask them, I'm like, so do you understand what your dreams are telling you? Are you connecting with your dreams? And they look at me like, dreams, like she's a little weird, but I'm like, how can we be more conscious? How can we be truly more conscious if we're only conscious in our waking lives and we ignore everything in the dream state? If we ignore everything our subconscious is telling us in our dreams, how can we really be more conscious, right? So this is simply a little wake-up call that we need to work on this, and we can work on this together, because for me, it's a process. You know, sometimes I wake up and I'm more conscious in my dreams than ever, but then other times I'm trying and it doesn't work because I'm not calm enough, because I need to center myself again. So it's a whole process. You know, we have to work on this daily. So once you're able to do that, to be more conscious of your dreams, let me tell you what you can do in them actually. That's really amazing. If you're dreaming and you can be conscious in your dreams, it can help you tremendously in your waking life. I'll give you an example of something that happened to me this like 2 or 3 nights ago. Okay, I was sleeping and I was dreaming that I was in this huge house. It was like a really huge house. And you know, whenever you're dreaming of a house, it's a symbol for the dreamer, okay? It's the dreamer, and the various rooms you go into are symbolic of what is going on internally within the dreamer, okay? So I was going through this huge house, and I was just like, OMG, I'm finally conscious in the dream. That's great. So as soon as I'm conscious in my dream, I'm like excited, but I'm like, cool it, girl, because you don't want to be too awake, because if you are, you'll wake up from the dream and then you don't get to explore, okay? So I go and I start just touching the walls, because once I'm touching the walls and like physically grabbing them, I connect with my mind, and it's like, okay, we're here. We're like, this is real. This is happening right this moment. So I touch the walls and everything, and then I open a room, and that room looked a little small, and I'm like, you know, I don't really like how this room looks, so I want to change it. And because I was conscious, I closed my eyes in my dream and I pictured the room just how I wanted it to look. And I opened my eyes, and then the room looked just like I wanted it to look. And I thought it was amazing. I'm like, yes, I'm like, this is good. I'm like, now we can relax and enjoy this house, okay? And then for some reason, I wanted to see my dog Clucky, the little black one. So I'm like, okay, Clucky. I'm like, Clucky's going to come out of here. I'm focusing on him. All right, come on, Clucky. And Clucky came out, and I started playing with Clucky, and we're having a great time. So, okay, the reason that I tell you that, and in being conscious in your dreams, not just because you can have fun and you can control things and you can make things happen, but guys, it's incredible practice for your mind. You are training your mind to know that just because something looks this way, or just because something is this way, doesn't mean it has to be that way. I can change it. I can change it in a second. I just have to focus and I can change it. So you guys, if you practice being conscious in your dream and you train your brain to do that kind of stuff while you're sleeping, imagine when you're awake and you're presented with a problem or an obstacle. It's no longer going to be a problem or an obstacle. It's simply going to be an experience for you to practice what you've been practicing all along in your dreams, right? And that is the strength that you have inside. That is the strength that we all have inside. We just have to practice it, okay? So that's why I absolutely love being conscious in my dreams, because it helps me to prepare myself for every day. It's no longer an issue. It's no longer an obstacle. It's just an experience. It's just an experience. And remember, guys, because we're conscious in our dreams, we're just practicing daily life, you know, and they reflect one another. Remember that there's always a reflection of your daily life and of your dreaming world, right? Because it's a whole world in there. So this week, that's what we need to focus on. We need to focus on remembering our dreams, understanding our dream language, knowing that we can use our dreams as a form of therapy, really, as a form of therapy to do whatever it is that we need to do. Okay, we can use it to be more conscious, so that way we can be more active and more proactive in our waking lives. But guys, none of this is going to happen unless we actually start remembering them and remember that they're incredibly important and they're trying to tell us something. They're trying to tell you something. You know, a lot of the time we only get people to actually question their dream whenever they have a nightmare, whenever they have a repetitive dream, or if they see someone that passed away in their dream. Then they're like freaking out, and then they're like, Carolina, oh my gosh, I had this dream, da da da. And I'm like, okay, so all of a sudden it means something to you now. It didn't mean anything to you before. So anyways, I just say that because, guys, dreams, it's no joke. Your dreams are a reflection of your subconscious. The more you listen to that, the more you're going to understand what your subconscious needs and what you need. And I promise you that you're going to be not just more conscious in your dreams, but in your daily life, and you're going to feel more confident about everything that you're doing. Okay, so this week, let's practice that. We've got our journals. We can start writing in them. We can start understanding the symbols of our dreams. If you need help understanding your symbols, or if you need help interpreting a particular dream, feel free to send it to me via Messenger, or you can even do like a comment below on YouTube. Whatever you want to do is fine. Remember, I am here to help guide you, but I don't know your dream language. Only you know it. I can help you find it though, okay? All right, guys, so I sent you nothing but love, unity, and peace this week. We will be in touch. Have a wonderful and awesome week. Bye, guys.